Zumock busted. Oh, no. Hold on. Vaping Dago just gave 20 memberships, and we got Percy Jones, MK, KSM Madley, J87 Money, Luth Rockchild. Where's Zumock? Sit down, Zumock. And is that the real one? That's how we got to find out. If it's the real sit down Zumock. And it is. It is. Real sit down Zumock watching. I don't watch. I don't watch, said Chad. I don't watch him. I don't do that. I don't watch any of that stuff. You all fucking watch. And by the way, this is real. I don't watch Chad anymore. I really don't. I really don't. Catch me. I dare you. I don't. No one does. We can't. No one wants to see you with your fucking head in your hands, you loser. You got caught watching, you bitch. We got him confirmed. Holy shit. What a bitch. What a bitch. We'll be looking for the rant today, you loser. What a bitch. Waking up in the morning and putting on Melton. Start your day with a more success. Why don't you go live and stream me, sniper? Where's the sniper? Ah, no. Ah, no. What if the sniper comes for me? Oh, God. People are saying that made my day. It made everyone's day. Chad and fucking Ray can't stop watching. They can't. Fucking hell. And you know, he also got caught watching the Shuli Network. Now he watches it all. What a fuck. He's on the Shuli Network, so that doesn't surprise me. What a fucking loser. What a fucking loser. The best part is you go out of your way to tell everybody you don't watch. It's like, who cares? Of course you watch, you loser. Good one, Vaping Dago. Good one. Holy shit. We haven't caught one like that in a while. It's funny to catch Carl or somebody because, like, of course Carl watches everything probably. But when you get the real Zumock verified watching, and he goes on every day. I don't even watch Patrick. Hello.
Hey, Chad, why ain't you going to Minnesota for the Steel Toe meetup, you fucking
Why would I go?
Bitch?
Why would I do that?
Chad. Hey, Chad, you fucking suck, you punk.
He's not watching. He doesn't watch. Why would I go to Minnesota? Why would I do that? Why would I even do that? It's like, I don't know. Why? You announced it. You announced it and jerked off your little boy dick talking about how you were going to go viral. Why would I even do that? I'm going to go to AC and make everyone feel so stupid. I'm going to go to AC and make everyone uncomfortable. Holy shit. Holy shit. So good. It's so good. And Chad, don't worry. I'll leave this show up so you can clip it later or go over it. I don't run and hide everything. I don't get embarrassed because I'm drunk every day. You fucking idiot. Somebody put a clip in our Discord of Chad drinking a sip of his water. And it's like, oh yeah, I always do this after a sip of water. He just chugging vodka, watching a show. So fucking good. So good. Later, I'll be doing a clip where I own Melton. I can't do that. Do the AI voice. Later, I'll be doing a clip where I own Melton, spreading lies about me again. I wasn't watching his show. You watched it during Opie. You were on Opie's show and pulling up my show to check numbers. Carl's absolutely right. You're checking numbers. You're pulling up my show on Opie. Like, I bet we're getting more than Melton right now. Who cares? Who fucking cares? You're such a desperate little bit. It's like all they care about is money and views and likes. Chad's on Cameo. Did you guys know about this? He's never had anyone want anything from him, but he is on Cameo. Should we order a Chad Cameo for Nobody Likes Onions? And he'll have to like refuse it or do it? Joke's on you, idiots. I'll do it. This is Chad Zumock's Cameo. He's got 0 stars. He's never done a job. But you can message him for $3 or you can get a video for $35. Chad, $35 is over 2 times what you make in Super Chats a show. Let's not. $3 to message Chad? Hold on. He said, no, don't do that. That's a Steel Toe bit. First of all, we've got cameos of people before Steel Toe was a show. I got cameos of people 6 years ago. Steel Toe bit. Steel Toe doesn't have any bits. There's no bit Steel Toe's doing that hasn't been done other than, hey, look, my dick doesn't work and I have a cripple to shake and show off. Don't forget also to remind me when it's time for the old April shake weight. The old shake the hat. What's their goal? How many more? They started with $30 credit today. So Steel Toe asked us all to get Chad cameos. Yeah, but nobody did it. There's a difference in Steel Toe. Steel Toe dreams about bits, and NLO, we bring the dreams to life. We bring the dreams to life. You know what they call us over here? The Daddy Shark of podcast. No! The Daddy.
Daddy Shark. Daddy Shark.
We do the Daddy Shark stuff. Shake is an original bit. I saw Steel Toe say the exact same sentence you did. He will have to do it or refuse the money. For a second, I saw you in a girdle. No, that's the difference between me. I let my back fat and front fat fly. You know, there's no girdle here. If I had a girdle, you wouldn't be able to see me jiggling the whole time I did the wall. Okay, Citizen says they did do it and Chad refused them all. Yeah, Chad's not gonna. You think this is a joke? This is for my serious fans. This is for my serious fans who want content. This is for people who want a serious birthday message from the Mud Shark, okay? And there are people out there who want it. There are people out there who want it. Ladies and gentlemen, just into my inbox, I saw it pop in. Can I say who this is from? The person who sent it to me? Has that bridge been burned with you too? Or are you still infiltrating Chad? There's so many people working Chad he doesn't even know anymore. And that's the great beauty. Give Chad $3 and be nice for 2 days in a row. You'll be an admin. You'll get a wrench. Don't say anything if you don't want me to out you. Or just say something unrelated in the chat and I'll see it and I'll know that means don't give you up. Or if you want to be known in the chat who did this, just say it was me. Somebody sent me the Chad rant. Oh, W Man raising his hand, sent you the Chad rant. So there it is. And if you don't know, W Man was doing video editing for Chad. He's done some stuff for me. He may do some stuff for me in the future. I think he does some stuff for other podcasts. And I guess he did a video like making fun of Chad for somebody. I don't know all the details on this, but I think Chad got mad at him because he was working for more than one podcast, including an anti-Chad podcast or something. I don't know what's happening. Download. Can't scan file for virus. I hate when they can't scan my file for viruses. Sheeshel. Win by 2 shark song. Is that what he got mad about? What's the shark song? Okay, this is Chad's rant. I gotta hear. They say he gets so winded and out of breath that he's so mad. My dream is for people to be so out of breath they can't breathe when they talk about me. And again, just clearly drunk. 12 minutes? He does a 12-minute rant on me? Get fucked. Get fucked. People are saying so excited. Chad's rant was great. I have not seen this. $120 left for the Steel Toe Begging Show. That's great. And 5 minutes left on the contest. Probably a little longer because we'll do this Chad stuff and we'll end up going a little over today. It's fine. It's Friday, baby. We'll watch the Chad stuff. We'll do the Ray contest. This is the last call for the Ray merch contest. We're not doing this thing where you trickle in late. We're going to do a thing where, let's say it's 7:45. 7:45 is the deadline. Anything that comes after that will not be shown or considered eligible. Firm deadline today. Stevie Lou says, what a time to be alive. Win by 2 is so cringe. Worst takes. I watched it in the beginning. I don't know what they do now.
We all have our problems. We're all dealing with it. Nobody's better than the next. And I also want to point out,
we're all having problems. We're all dealing with it. What? Is this a therapy show? What a weird start to this clip. The song is dank, even though I like Z. That's right, Patrick. Make people show some responsibility. What?
And he
looks fucking devastated. What happened, Chad? This is where you're at. You're askew. You're looking up at the sky. Your eyes are all foggy and bloodshot. You've forgotten how to clean these glasses. Every day, these glasses are just covered in fingerprints and snail sludge. And you start your show, we're all having problems. We're all struggling. What happened, everybody?
A guy in this who backdoored himself in January. You know him, Patrick Melton from Nobody Likes Us.
I was not involved in this at all in January. And him and Ray both have this take. By the way, the two losers with no talent or anything to offer, you're all Corey Adam. You're all, I'm going to go off on my own and do my own thing. We're waiting. Where's the studio? Where's the big idea? I got a new idea for a new afternoon show. That was 3 months ago. I'm working with Opie. We're going to do a football show. It's 3 months ago. You had a great new idea. You weren't going to give it out because you didn't want anybody stealing it. 3 months ago for an afternoon show when you were going to stop sniping. What? Backdoored? Baby, I've been here. Nobody been here longer than me. I don't need a back door. I have a skeleton key. I built all this. Back door? Yeah. If I could just find some useful idiots to step on like Ray and Chad. To do what? Get on MLC, which I wish I was gone from? I'm not a loser. I don't want to be a part of this world. I'm not a loser, Chad. He used me to get in. No one wants in. I'm looking for the exit, but it's like a house of mirrors, and everywhere I turn, it's just more back fat. Holy shit. Backdoored his way in. Get me the fuck out of here.
Hi, Patrick. I know you're sitting on your ass vaping because that's all you do is sit on your ass.
He's so mad. It's like, I can't wait to see this. Drunk Chad. What did I say yesterday that got him so mad? Because I haven't talked about Chad in forever. What made him so mad yesterday? I missed MLC and all this stuff yesterday. What did I do yesterday that made him come out like this yesterday? Pat build it on his back fat wood panel, vaping Dago epic rant. Okay.
All day long, vaping.
And I haven't vaped in a month and a half. Like, is everything out of date too? Like everybody's insults? Everybody's insults are like the most out of date insults. It's like Carl in Rochester's like, Melton's trying to get Steel Toe's prize night canceled. It's like, we haven't done that since April. What's going on? Everybody's like on Red Bar 2016 and Steel Toe April. Okay.
I don't see you get up to shit, piss. You just sit. I was in a comedy condo with you for a.
How is this an insult, too, by the way? Like, he didn't get up to shit or piss. Oh, did he piss and shit on the couch? I don't know. I didn't see anything. It's like, Chad, you were fall down drunk the whole week. You got to abandon this sitting on the couch and vaping and watching Crowder 24/7 narrative. I don't know what happened. I don't know if you stumbled out one day and saw that, like, and like that just formed some sort of perma memory. Like, Chad, if you weren't eating Outback, you were falling down drunk. The comedy club cleaning lady got so mad at me because she thought your room was my room. She's like, he left 7 bottles of, I'm not kidding, 3 full handles of vodka, got drunk, glasses everywhere. And again, it's verifiable by the good buddy you're starting a podcast with, Earl Skakel, that you were falling down and crashing into shit. It was making noise. Porcelain was breaking. You ripped handles off walls from towel holders. You were falling down. There's a dent in a hallway wall where you were walking and you just fell into it. These are all real things. And then you're going to tell everybody what happened that weekend? Sit down. Sit down. Your memory isn't. Now, and by the way, part of your insulting story is Patrick never got up to shit. Like, well, now we know you're lying. Look how full I am all the time. You probably didn't. I was the headliner. I had my own bathroom in my room. You probably didn't notice. Again, because you had to stumble down the hall and break everything to piss every time you got up enough energy to stand up, you drunk. I love the fact that it was Earl Skakel on the phone who heard you crashing around at 1 a.m. one night going, what is that? I was like, he's fucked up. Is he okay? I didn't know you. I was like, is this how he is? Like just a drunk alcoholic? Like I have verifiable backup of that weekend from Earl Skakel, a guy who's in this community. So go on about did I vape? How many towel racks did I break?
Year and a half. You were just sitting, watching Steven Crowder, watching Two Bears One Cave.
These are the insults, by the way. I like, fair enough. I did watch Two Bears One Cave. Get him.
Watching, sitting. I get up to take a piss. You're still sitting, watching. You just sit there occupying the main living room. Don't have the common courtesy when you're sharing space to go in your fucking room. But you just sit there.
Hold on, what? You don't have the common courtesy when sharing a space to go in your room. Oh, you wanted to use the living room for vaping and Crowder. He's in the Crowder room.
The only time I saw you stand up is when you walked to the stage, did stand up and walked off, and you automatically went to the bar to sit down. You sit, and you sit. Right? 6 hours a day, you brag, you do a show.
Is he calling me lazy?
We're just repeating yourself, sitting there.
Diapers, it gets funnier? Hold on, he says I wear diapers coming up? This is great.
You don't get up to go to the bathroom. I'm convinced you shit yourself and piss yourself. You're wearing adult diapers. That's what I'm convinced. How about you sell adult diapers in your goddamn store? Huh? How about that? That's how you do it, right?
Oh, you guys are right. He's not taking a breath. He's like winded from talking about how much I sit.
And you criticize people, you project, you're emotional, you point out how everyone's doing, everything's wrong. Then you have to point out, oh, I traveled the world. I've done everything you could do in comedy.
I mean, not everything at all. Not close. I'm not a household name. I'm not a worldwide name. I've done more than you. You made up military tours. I've done military tours. I don't think I've done everything. I'm not the most accomplished comedian by far. I don't have to make up that my album was #1 like we caught you doing, you liar. 6 months after his album comes out, he started tweeting about how his album was #1 for 2 weeks. But while it was #1 for 2 weeks, nothing. Because that didn't happen. Remember when you faked a military tour? Remember at the end of 2022 when you drove 2 solid days? 2 solid 13-hour days you drove to make $400 in a week? No, I don't think I'm the most accomplished best comedian. Just way better than you. Just would never drive for 2 days for $400. Just not in the hospital every other day with some made up bullshit. Not a rap sheet that's however many pages long. I don't want to say a number because you'll go, that's just false. It's less than that. Never been standing in an ex's kitchen in the middle of the night, waking her up and having the cops called on me. Yeah. I don't think I'm the best. I just think I'm better than you. I don't think I'm the most accomplished, just more accomplished than you. Now, I know you have a show in Cape Coral on the 11th, and I know you're opening up for your buddy at the end of the month at the one club you work. But other than that,
Made a whole living out of comedy. Are you trying to convince the audience or trying to convince yourself? Because we know who you really are. Okay, I know you're part of this Ray pile-on, but you're a liar.
no Ray pile. I start the pile on.
You lie
I'm at the bottom of the pile. I like to be on the bottom
all the time, nonstop. That's why I got out of the Melton business. And don't get it twisted. Don't rewrite history like you.
Hold on. Now he's saying don't rewrite history. I got out of the Melton business because you lie nonstop. A month ago, you told everybody I turned on you. Remember when Melton turned on me? Which is it? Did Melton turn on you because he's an unpredictable meanie? Or did you get out of the Melton business because he lies too much? Which is it? Did you block Melton to drive him crazy because you're blocked and Melton tries to contact me so much I had to block him? Or did you block me because I can't take seeing him? Everybody knows what's true. You know, there's not a whole chat room of people going, Melton blocked me, Melton blocked me, Melton blocked me, Melton blocked me. You're joining the likes of Steel Toe. Someone says you're cringe and you blocked them in your chat. You block motherfuckers all day. We've seen it. This is wild.
Did with Red Bar. I got out of the Melton business. I deleted.
You guys all remember this, right? 2 months ago, Melton turned on me. Melton turned. Now it's voluntary. Now I got out of the Melton business. I turned on Melton. I left Melton behind. I couldn't deal with Melton. I turned on Melton. He's telling me not to rewrite history while he rewrites history.
Your number, because I saw how the sausage was made. I saw.
Hold on, he is kidding.
All behind the curtain Oz. You're not that impressive. You put up.
Hold on. He's not even getting the metaphors right. He's just saying words. I saw behind the curtain Oz. I saw how the sausage made. You saw behind the curtain Oz.
Salesman approach. I was like, oh, this guy's pretty entertaining because you are funny at times, but you lie. You lie nonstop. And don't get it twisted. You're like, I don't want Chad in my life. Yeah, you do. Because you tried to come back. You're like, tell Chad to unblock me. I think.
Whoa. No. I had a message for you that was going to save you a lot of money. I don't have to tell you. I had one message to tell you that was going to save you a lot of frustration and money. And that's all I was going to send you. It's like a sympathy. Like I felt bad. I was trying to give you a Hail Mary, don't even act like you didn't try to come back. It's like, what? Chad, again, release all our texts ever. Release them. It will look so fucking cringe to your fans. I'd release them if I thought it would do any more damage to your brand. Like, no one believes you're a shark. No one believes you're a sniper. No one believes in shit anymore. You're not shit. You're a bitch. Show all of our messages and who looks like a bitch. Show the emails, Chad. Show the emails. You're like, I don't have the text anymore. I do. I don't need to release them because I don't care. what people think about me or you. I don't care. But you have emails. There's no way you don't have the email. Well, you went through and deleted all the emails from your Gmail server, from your archive. Release all our emails, Chad. Release all our emails and show everybody what a bitch Melton is. Release them. Release anything that shows me and you talking and me the bitch. Any communication. I'll wait. It will be more embarrassing than the Butch Bradley courtroom. You thought Butch Bradley was embarrassing going, I need this to stop. Please. Holy shit. Wait till you see Zumock begging. Show everybody, Chad. Show everybody who texts who. Show everybody who bothers who. Show everybody who blocks who. Show it, Chad. Show how needy Melton is and how much he needs you to unblock. I need Chad. Please come back. Show everybody. Show everybody the messages as recent as a week ago. From me begging you. Show everybody. Oh, wait, that was the other way around. Fucking hell. What world are we living in? I would never. Someone said to me yesterday, like, you need to call Kevin. And I was like, why? Oh, you didn't see MLC? I was like, no, what happened? I was asleep. Oh, Joey C's wife was talking shit and Kevin seemed to agree, but maybe an off-air conversation. You should call Kevin. I was like, imagine me calling Kevin. Hey, did Joey C's wife say something mean and you agreed? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Imagine how insanely needy and pathetic I would look if I called Kevin ever and was like, did you say something about me? The same way I would look if I ever emailed or called Chad and said anything like that. Chad can't say the same. I have piles of texts and emails. Chad, again, release any chain of communication we've ever had. I dare you. I dare you, liar. I don't have it anymore. I deleted it. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. I've never tried to communicate with you. Everything you bother me nonstop. How do you do this? What camera should I get for this? How do you hook that up? Do you have any advice for Apple computers? You're a fucking idiot. I text everyone as if it'll all be released one day. I do not make mistakes. Release it all. Release it all, Chad. I am not new to this. You sit and sit and sit. Right. Chad, it's not better to walk around with a ring light. Okay, you got me. I sit. It is one of my preferred positions.
You get him back on MLC. That's where he wants to be. Guess what? I didn't, bitch. I didn't unblock you because you're a liar.
I mean, you do want to be on MLC. I've said it all along, and you're still desperate. And you go on every chance you get. Every other show, you're like, send me a link. You send me the link. You pathetic bitch.
You lie about me, and you project. You point out.
What did I do? What did I do yesterday that made him go off on this? Because we really haven't covered chat. Like, what made him? Sitting is so hack. I'm still laughing about lying about USO tours. I mean, imagine lying about entertaining the troops. It's stolen valor. I mean, and by the way, any comic could go on a USO. It's not a big, impressive thing, but Chad can't. He can't figure it out, so he has to lie. I did this. I'm doing that. I'm doing that. It's like, imagine lying about entertaining the troops.
Other people are doing, then you backdoored your.
I never said I was more successful than Joe List. You're twisting my words. You're all twisting my words. Joe List is clearly more successful than me now. He's clearly more well-known and established as a comic. I said, I bet you I've been on more stages across this country than Joe List, and it will take him a hell of a long time to catch up. Somebody sent me his schedule on Twitter yesterday. Like, he's actually working around the country. It's like, yeah, now. He never did that as an unknown. He was a New York comic. That's just a fact. Hello. Hello.
Hey. Oh. Sorry.
Yeah. What is going on?
Sorry. You there?
Yeah, I don't need your video. Just talk. Hello. What the fuck is going on? All right, goodbye. What the fuck? I'm watching him set up his video. I'm watching this. He connected with video, and I'm watching him not saying anything like getting his video set. It's like, are we about to fuck?
Into all this shit. I was impressed at first with the steel toe suck. I thought it was funny because I was at war with him, but little did I realize you just used me to get inside.
You're dumb. You're dumb. You're not paying attention because we ripped the shit out of you at the beginning of Steel Toe stuff. No one ever thought you were smart. No one. We always knew you were a reactive idiot. Go back and watch Steel Toe. Don't rewrite history. Don't put words in my brain. I don't change my mind about people. I met you, and I knew you were a fucking idiot the minute I met you. I don't need to tell you that. I can still be your friend. You were always a fucking idiot to me. Weekend one, when you were bumping into walls, an uncontrolled drunk. I knew you were a fucking loser from day one. When you told me you drove from Tampa to feature for me, you loser. So, like, you do this thing with everybody. Have you noticed this trend? I thought you were a good guy. I thought you were funny. I didn't realize you just tricked me and used me. It's like, that's your story for everyone. Kevin tricked you and used you. Bob tricked you and used you. Steel Toe tricked you and used you. Ian Hawk tricked you and used you. Everyone tricks you and uses you. It's like, I thought he was a good guy. How many times have you heard Chad say, I thought he was a good guy? You suck. You suck at judging character then. Or, and hear me out, everyone figures out you're a piece of shit, and then you figure out they're not a good guy. Hear me out. Everyone figures out Chad's a lying loser and gets out of the Chad Zumock business, and then Chad repeats that mantra as if it's his own. Yeah, I had to let him go. He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy. Chad, you've been trying to come back forever. You got back in with Shuli and Bob. You think you get back with everybody? Tell everybody about the emails you sent me a week ago telling me I was a good guy and you know I'm a good guy. Tell everybody, Chad. You fucking idiot. Who's consistent and who's not? You're never coming back here. We're never going to be friends again. You are a loser. You have no talent. Hack, 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 hacky, hack. Try. One of us is scared of the other. One of us is dumb as fuck. If you're the one controlling our relationship, try to come back. Try to call in. Try to get back on with me. Try. See what I do. Same thing I'll tell Stuttering John. No. This is crazy. This is wild delusion. Again, what prompted this yesterday? You know, no one's paying attention to Chad Zumock anymore. Where did all this come from? All of a sudden.
This place. So fuck you and fuck everything you say. I don't watch your program. I get clips from time to time.
You do. We just caught you, liar. We just caught you, you lying sack of shit. I don't watch your program.
Please send me clips. ChadZumock3@gmail.com. Put the timestamp on there. I don't want to watch these programs. It's all the same.
Yeah, because it's like, Patrick, are you okay? Because there's so much I don't tell you guys. Chad emails me and does all this shit behind the scenes, and I never even bring it up. I'm not kidding you. A week ago. Daily emails from Chad. Angry, sorry, angry, okay, angry. Like, I don't even bring it. Just delete. I don't even bring it to you. It's so, because I'm used to it. This is not new. Ask Kevin if he gets emails from Chad all the time. Ask Bob. Like, that's what Chad does. He sits around just stewing and emailing people. So, yeah, the reason this is so insane is no one's talked about Chad in forever, and Chad can't leave anybody alone. But Chad will never show you or tell you. I'm not going to do it because I don't care. I don't care. Believe Chad. Believe Chad. Melton's a loser who won't leave him alone. Okay. Post all my emails to you. Post all my texts to you. You keep pointing to a time 3 months ago when I tried to get you to unblock me to tell you one very important thing. Okay. Post all my cringe emails and texts to you. Doesn't exist. So that's why it's the same reason how he just said, like, I don't watch Melton. People send me stuff. I don't watch Melton. Well, that's been proven wrong today. We caught him. Hi, Sam V. Welcome back. We caught him today lying. You know he watches. We caught him today. What makes you think everything else coming out of his mouth isn't a fucking insane coping lie? Oh, it is. So that's why it's funny to me. It's all this stuff. If you knew what I know about how insane he is and spirals out emailing everybody nonstop, insane shit, this is so laughable.
Fucking bullshit. And I want to play this clip right now. It was sent to me. Timestamp. Thank you.
It was sent to me. I don't watch it. Here's how you know I don't watch Chad. We haven't played a Chad clip on here in forever. I don't have them. I don't watch it. I can't. Mud Shark Loves Misery. We've seen the clip of Chad going like, why are we doing this? Because it's, what else are we going to do? It's like, right. The same reason Ray keeps pretending he's a comedian. What else are you going to do? If you stop steam sniping Kevin and doing Kumi as cucks, we realize you have nothing. You're a fake. All the Kumi as cuck shit is bullshit. You love all those guys now. You're liking Kumi as posts. You're friends with Shuli. You're friends with Bob. You'll go back on MLC in a heartbeat. Don't pretend like you won't. We've seen it time and time again. If you get a link, you'll go back on MLC. If you get an offer, you'll go back on MLC. I bet you'd do it for $100. You loser. If you stop doing all this stuff, we see what you do, and it's nothing. That's the truth. You don't know how to stop what you're doing because you don't know what else you can do. Fact.
This is Patrick Melton. Wait, this is not. Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Here's an example of one of his many, many lies. I think once a week, we're just going to point out his lies because I could just tell you he's lying and what he said, or I could just show you.
Once a week, he's going to point out lies. He doesn't watch those, so he's going to need you to send him stuff.
Where he's lying. So here we go.
You guys, you're too close. You all thought the shirts were fine. It's like, I can't. He's completely out of it. You guys don't have enough credits for Ray to listen to your advice. Right. And I really think he believes that, which is nuts. It's like again, Joe List is very funny and Joe List works, and Joe List is a way hotter comic than I am right now. There's no way I haven't made more money from comedy than Joe List. There's no way I haven't been on more stages than Joe List. Sorry. It's not a slam at Joe List.
Stop! You could sit there and actually say that? Really? Patrick, who are you fooling? Are you trying to fool yourself? You're like Steel Toe. Are you trying to believe your own lie? Do you really think you've made more money than Joe List in comedy?
Yes.
You think you've been on more stages than Joe List in comedy?
Yes.
You think you've been on more stages than Ray DeVito in comedy?
I mean, 100%.
Here's the thing. Ray's a fucking idiot. I've known him for over 20 years, but the one thing I will say this about Ray DeVito, his work ethic is retarded.
I mean, it's not. Ray is not at a club every weekend. None of these guys are. I did it for 10 years. Every weekend at a club, 40 weekends a year at a club, 40 all over this country. Almost every state in these here United States. Now, the money I've made from stand-up comedy was developing shows for festivals. That's where most of my money has been made doing stand-up. Most of my road work featuring featuring, not big money. You remember when we met in Tulsa, when you were featuring a year ago? Yeah, I won't do that now. You'll drive to the Black Box in Cape Coral to feature for one night. I won't. One of us doesn't need the 200 that bad. So again, this isn't, people don't know. I've been doing comedy longer than Joe List. I don't even need to look that up. And yeah, I've been on more. That's not an insult to Joe List. Joe List is more popular than me and will end up probably being a more famous comic than I ever was. That's not what I'm arguing. Joe List is a more famous comic than I ever was. Already. No one's saying that. It's not a competition. I've been on more stages and done more sets than Joe List. I'm not saying I'm a better comic. It's just one metric. I've zigzagged this country for over a decade doing nonstop comedy shows. More state? Yeah, I'd be willing to bet dollars right now. I'm not delusional. Now if you go, who's been on more stages in the past year? It's anyone? What is his? Joe List made a movie with Louis C.K. How much do you think he made from that? Is he rich? Did he buy a house? No. There's not a lot of money in all this stuff. Do you think I made more money than Joe List doing? Like, yes. I've gotten very lucky and been very fortunate. Had a lot of big breaks in comedy and opportunities and took full advantage of them and killed it. Do I think I will ever be as big in comedy as Joe List? No, I do not. You do. Ray does. You guys are out of it as fuck. But if you want to talk about just reps of sets, yeah. Is Joe List a better comic? Yeah. I'm dull as fuck right now. I'm not sure if I was sharp that I'd be better than him. I'm not saying that. I know I'm better than Chad Zumock. But this shouldn't upset you. I'd bet money that I've made more money than Joe List doing comedy in my life. And I'd bet money that I've been on more stages than Joe List doing comedy in my life. Yeah. I feel comfortable with that bet. I lived in New York for 3 years. I know where Joe List works and what he does. And I know, look, again, you can't go by now. He's touring around the country. He's blown up. I'm talking 5 years ago and before. He used to get made fun of by everybody. Go watch comedians in cars getting lattes. I predict Chad will end up in prison. He is mentally unhinged. That man's got mommy and daddy issues, which I completely understand, but needs help. Yeah, I think the comedy business is just confusing for a lot of people, and you can get manipulated very easily because it works very strangely and in weird ways. And people got their minds blown when they realized like Chad makes less than $100 a show featuring for people. It's like, yeah, he came out and did 6 shows for $400 in Oklahoma and had to drive and pay for his own gas from Florida. And again, that was a year and a half ago. It's not even, I wouldn't have done that 7 years ago. If somebody offered that to me, I'd be like, oh, good gig. Chad needs it. He had nothing else going on that weekend and there were no other offers and he only works 1 or 2 weekends a month. So if he doesn't get in his car and drive to Tulsa, Oklahoma and lose money to do a gig, what are we even doing? What will he do? And I remember he brought 3 bottles of that hot sauce to sell. He sold out in the first night. He had 3 bottles to sell. And I was just sitting there looking like, what the fuck is going on?
Retarded. He gets on stage every single.
Oh, I like Joe. I don't have anything. I think Joe List is very funny. I'm a fan of Joe List. It's not an insult to Joe List at all. Up until 3 years ago, you know, I don't need any more controversy.
Night. I know the act doesn't show it, but the guy gets on stage all the fucking time for over 20 years.
He doesn't. That's not what's going on.
Whether it's quality stage time or not quality stage time, whether it's an open mic or a sold out club, Ray is there. You're not. You're a fat fuck who refuses to get up and go do stand up because you're like, you're only getting $100 a spot. Who cares? It's fun. It's a good
It's fun.
time. I have fun. I do shows. I have a show next Friday I'm looking forward to. It's going to be fun, okay? I played basketball my whole fucking life for over 30 years since I was 15. I played every single fucking day. Then I went to every other.
Wow. He's so upset. I really want to know what happened. Oh, this was yesterday. So this got him yesterday. So this is what happened. He watches every day. Confirmed. Just admitted Melton Joe List is a sexy soy that fucks. Oh, hold on. A soy that sucks. I thought you said sexy soy that fucks. I can see it either way, honestly. Joe List is funny. Nobody in here even likes stand up. Your opinion is moot. Why did you break up with him? LOL. So he watches every day. I mean, that was confirmed today. And then this hurt him yesterday so bad. Because it really what he's heard about is that I've made more money and I've been on more stages than Chad Zumock. But he has to step into Joe List's skin to fight me because he knows his own isn't worthy. He's like, you think you're better than Joe List? You're not. You're not better than Joe List. But when he says Joe List, he really means him.
Other day, then once a week, then once a month, then once every 6 months, once a year. I just played the other day. I just shot around and I played 2-on-2 with some fat fucks and I was out of breath. I'm sore right now because I enjoy it. I like doing stand-up too because I enjoy it. I like going on stage. It's fun, especially when it's a sold-out room. When I got that clip of you saying, oh, he does these shit don't tell shows and he thinks he's something. It's fucking fun. It's sold out. I'm doing these shows at the end of the month with Nick.
They're sold out and you're not supposed to tell people what they are, you idiot. I'm making fun of you because you have so few shows you have to tell the don't tell ones. Even when I was doing 2 shows a month last year and one would be a don't tell, I wouldn't tell. They tell you not to. Not you, a week out, Chad Zumock. I'm headlining the Don't Tell comedy show that's here. Shh. Why do you have to do that? Number one, you're addicted to likes. You need people to go, oh, he's doing stuff. He's really doing comedy. And number two, you need to look like a working comic. I mean, you need to look like a working comic because you know what's pathetic? A working professional comedian that never does comedy. But you already are a loser working comedian that never does comedy. You know, from July 20th onwards, here's your schedule. You're like, August 11th, I got a gig in Cape Coral. That's a one-nighter that I'll be driving 7 hours to go do. So come to that. And then at the end of the month, I'm doing 3 days with my buddy Nick Thwartzen at Side Splitters, which is the one comedy club that still books me. And then that's my August. 4 days of stand-up comedy because I'm a pro. Imagine if one of those 4 days disappear. 2 gigs you've been promoting all month. What's your September look like? 6 days on fire. You gonna have time to rest? Oh man, I hope you have time to get out there and shoot 2-on-2 down at the B-ball court. Melton, I still shoot around basketball because it's fun. It's like, what are you mad about? Are you mad at me because you play basketball? What's happening? You just sit. It's like, can I do me? I'm very comfortable sitting. I was doing some 2-on-2 sitting the other day. It was me and my dog versus the grill and another dog. And none of us got up for hours. We just stared at each other going, do you think the burgers are done?
Sports, which are almost sold out because it's going to be a great time. It's going to be fun. I get to sell a couple merch, meet some new fans.
Sell a couple merch.
Meet people, interact. I enjoy going to interact with people.
He's screaming. I have fun. I enjoy interacting with people. Does anyone enjoy interacting with you? That's the question.
I don't just sit around in my fucking basement all day criticizing everybody and lying.
He's so, we really got him yesterday. This really got to him. Imagine how much he's going to clip out today. I didn't see Melton's show today. I heard there was a fake me in there. I swear on everything in me. That was the real chat. I went and verified it because I couldn't believe it. What an idiot.
For you to sit there and say you made more money than Joe List and you've been on more stages.
I mean, I have. I'm sorry you don't believe that and can't wrap your head around it. How much do you think Joe List has made? I made more money doing comedy, and that includes the podcast, by the way, also. This is all comedy. You know, I wouldn't say I don't do comedy anymore. I don't do stand-up as much. Yeah, I probably made more money than Joe List has made in comedy by the time 2010 rolled around. Yeah. I know you can't even fathom it. Sit with it for a minute.
A fucking lie.
I have.
Joe List he has his own Netflix special. He's been on Comedy Central. He has his own fucking.
So insane. He's like, this is all in the past 3 years, idiot. He doesn't get. It's like, first of all, Comedy Central special makes $15,000. Comedy Central Presents pays $15,000. In New York City, you let me know how that's not a year's rent. And again, this is all recent. Yeah, he is definitely on more stages than me now. You got me. I'm talking cumulative.
Motion picture that was in movie theaters, directed and produced by Louis C.K.
I mean, it was in one theater to be eligible for the Oscars. Calm down. I mean, just lie more, Chad.
Hey, he traveled the globe. He's been open.
He's yelling. Again, this isn't even about Joe List. Why would you be yelling about Joe List? Chad doesn't. If Joe List said something to Chad or something happened with Joe List, Chad would be shitting all over Joe List. Chad would be like, Joe List hasn't done shit. Joe List was a nobody, and Louis C.K. came and swept him up, and he followed his coattails and rode him, and just milked him and used him. You can hear him saying all that if he didn't like Joe List. Why so much emotion about how much Joe List has done? Are you kidding me? Joe List has done, and then Joe List, you're crazy. Joe List has done way more than you. Joe List was in a major motion picture. It's like, you aren't mad about Joe List. You're mad you've done nothing. You aren't mad about how much Joe's done. You're mad about how little you've done. And it makes you even more insane that a nobody fat loser like me, who's done almost nothing, has done way more than you. Make up another USO tour and then tell me about Joe List some more. I mean, there's nothing more pathetic to me. It's the perfect example because it shows such a fucking narcissism and tone deaf. It's like Renazizi lying about being in the Twin Towers on 9/11. Why would you lie about going to entertain the troops, you fucking loser?
For Louis, he's been doing it himself. He's selling out funny bones. He's selling out improvs. He's selling out small theaters.
He's out of breath.
He's never sold out a weekend in improv in a funny bone. That's a fucking fact. You're barely past the clubs in New York City. I guarantee you. I will bet
He's screaming.
Money that Ray DeVito's passed at more clubs in New York City than you. You live there. I guarantee I am too. Patrick, you're a fucking fraud. You lie to yourself. You lie to your audience. So stop it. You're not running
Okay. I mean, Broadway, New York Comedy Club, Dangerfields is closed now. Comic Strip, Stand Up New York. Yeah, I guess just those 5. Which ones were you past at? I'll wait.
I was fooled at first, but I saw what you're all about. You're a fucking
I was fooled at first. He's always fooled at first. I thought he was a good guy in the beginning, but then he saw what I was a piece of shit. Now he's a piece of
fraud, okay? And you see, first of all, you don't even have fucking health insurance. You almost weigh 500 pounds. You're going to die in probably the next 10 years because all you do is drink whiskey and vape and smoke.
Whoa, little Freudian there. All you do is drink vodka. He's so drunk.
Bongs all day long, sitting, watching, judging, sitting, watching, vaping, judging, chug, bong. That's it. Okay? I'm tired of you.
Sounds pretty awesome.
Shit. You're not running shit. No
Running shit?
one's impressed. You can put all the glitter you want. Okay, I know I'm behind in the whole technology world because you know why? Coming up, I was doing comedy. I was getting laid. We would take guys like you, dorks like you, who knew how to build websites, make flyers, make merch, and then we'd bring you on the road for feature. You could.
This merch thing has gotten so blown out of proportion. I've never done merch for comics in my life. It's got to be said because Chad keeps perpetuating this myth that I do. I've never done merch for comics in my life. Like, I don't. The first non-corporation that I've ever made a merch website for, I run about probably 30 websites for companies. Real companies, not the Shuley Network, and, you know, just helping people set up a store. He's like, Melton's just one of these nerds who's only around comedy because he did guys' merch. Will all the comics whose merch I've done over the years please step forward? There's 0 of them. 0. But all this stuff, it's like Drunk on Cringe. It makes people feel better. It makes people feel good, you know. Makes people feel good to make up a lie and then go, yeah, that's it. Drunk on Cringe, they're like, look at this whole store full of Shuley merch that Melton designed. It's like, everything he posted, I didn't design. None of it. None of it. The Raytard shirt is what I designed on the Shuley store. Oh, and the retro logo tee. I designed that. That's it. But it makes that guy feel better to go like, you can't even design merch. What a stupid idiot. Humble brag. Humble brag. Yeah. Yeah. I guess if there's nothing, just call me fat, make up a thing, and then you win.
Open for me. Pick me up from the airport. Make me a flyer. I'll throw you a week. That's who you are. That's why you don't do comedy anymore.
No.
That's why you're done, dude. It's not was a decision. Like, I did this. I traveled the globe. I did that.
Hold on. I'm doing the merch now. Your argument is I only got work because I did merch. No, I just started doing merch for people who call themselves comedians like this year. So wouldn't I be working more? By your logic, shouldn't I be booked all the time? Because I'm a merch boy. I'm doing merch. And that's the only reason I got booked, because I used to do merch for everybody. So wouldn't I be working now because I'm doing merch? Oh, wait. Another logical fallacy.
Blah, 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 blah. You did nothing. Okay? Skankfex was in Vegas. How come you weren't
Skankfex?
asked? How come you were asked to come to Skankfest? I've been on Skankfest. It was in your own backyard.
Yeah, I did Skankfest twice when it was in my own backyard. In Long Island City, when it was at the Creek in the Cave, the first 2. Yeah, I was there too. I didn't see you there, but I was there. How come I didn't do Skankfest? It was in my backyard. I'm not doing like what? I mean, do you know what I mean? Like Bert Kreischer was just at the Virgin Hotel or whatever. Like same reason I didn't go. I'm not doing it. It's gay. Do you see what it does to people? Look at you and Ray. Look what it does to people. Look what you've become just because someone insulted your stand-up ego. You are angry about me insulting a guy you don't know. You don't know Joe List. Why are you yelling it out of breath? Yeah, I'm not doing stand-up anymore. I'm a loser. You're right. You are right. I can't get booked anywhere. No one wants me. No one knows about me, and I don't have that squeaky wheel. I've never been the guy like begging for dates and booking. I don't have it. I don't have that in me. I can't promote myself and squeaky wheel gets the grease. Give me a gig. Just checking in. Any more dates? Just checking in. Here's my avails. Just checking in. I can't do it. It's so needy and gross. I can't do it anymore. I cannot do it anymore. And I'm not a household name. I'm not going to be a hot, breaking, cool. You and Ray still have this dream. And God bless you. But I see what it's doing to your health. I see what it's doing to Ray's health. Look how angry you are. You're both just alcoholics with high blood pressure. Again, if there was a video in that house, you're like, you should have seen what went on in the house. Melton sat. It's like, I don't even know what to say to that kind of an insult, but okay. You broke things because you couldn't walk. More than once. You were drunk when I showed up to the house, you couldn't function. And every night you got so drunk because your boyfriend KB was mad at you. Every night. You were going through a big fight with Kevin, and you were fucking wrecked. And if this is what it does to people, makes them promote a one night. You promoting that one nighter down in Cape Coral is just as pathetic as Steel Toe promoting his big night of comedy with Canoe and Gina. It's like, I'm sorry, is Canoe flying across the country to perform for 17 Steel Toe idiots? Okay.
Nobody knows you. I texted Joe List.
No one knows. You are right. This is the difference. I live in reality. What is. You're right. No one knows me. I don't know Joe List. Never said I did. He's about to say I texted Joe List about this? About this. Hey, Joe List, there's a guy named Melton who says he's made more money than you in comedy. What say you? I mean, did he really do that? Holy shit. Print it out and put it in the archive of the library of shit that doesn't matter ever. Chad heard that Melton said he made more money than Joe List and had to get to the bottom of it and started texting Joe List. I got to hear this. I got to hear this thing that makes me look insane.
Have you heard of Patrick Melton? He goes, I think so, ? No, but
wow. That's more than I expected. Hold on. Did I ever say Joe List knows me? Joe List fears me. He's heard about the money I've made and the stages I've been on. And Joe List doesn't go a day without thinking, gotta beat Melton. What is this Joe List thing? Him and Ray are both alcoholics obsessed with Joe List. And again, we all know if Chad had a problem with Joe List, it'd be Joe List
knows you.
Joe List is a piece of shit. Joe List fucking rode Louis C.K.'s coattails, never did anything in the business until... You know he would do that in a heartbeat. He texted Joe List? Do you know Patrick Melton? Woo! We got him.
Stop it. You're not better than me. You're not better than Ray. You're better than no one. You're merch boy Melton, okay? That's who you are. You design the merch.
Oh, no.
You designed the store. You were
Oh,
the
no.
dork that learned computers.
Oh, no.
You built your computer, and now
Oh,
you think
no.
you're running shit from your fucking basement. You're a pussy. That's the reason why you have cameras in your fucking house. There's a reason why
There's a reason why you have cameras in your fucking house. What are we mad about? When nuts get on rolls like this, you realize they don't even know what they're mad. They're just spraying fire. You don't make more than Joe List. You have cameras in your house. You sit and vape. It's like, what? Are you okay, honey? You have cameras in your house. You're right. I guess I am a pathetic piece of shit. Holy fuck. You got a Ring Smart doorbell. You just have your dog in your yard. You're always grilling food. You're nobody.
You got protection orders on some comic that was going to beat the shit out of you.
I've never applied for a protection order from anyone. You got protection orders from a comic who was going to beat the shit out of you? What is happening?
Because you're talking shit. You're a bitch, dude.
What is he talking about? Who did I ever get a protection order from? Like, look, this is absolute garbage horseshit.
Don't get it twisted.
Nothing's twisted. You're insane.
You can try to manipulate and lie
Wow, he's losing his voice now. He's screaming about me and Joe List.
to your audience, but I know who you are. I saw you, and you could put me down. You could say whatever the fuck, and you could run with whatever was on your goddamn Discord and Reddit. I'm tired of you, dude. I chose for you not to be in my life. You're a bitch who backdoor.
You're watching my show. I chose for you not to be in my life. That's why I watch you every day.
Gay yourself, and that's it. So suck my dick, rack me. Is MLC on? Hi, Stella B. No, I'm being honest. I see these clips of him, and I'm just like, you're a fucking liar. You're lying out of your fucking teeth. He's never made more money
God, I got to learn how to not lie. I got to go to Chad's school of not lying.
than Joe List. He hasn't been on more stages. He's a lazy fuck feature comic who opened for people from time to time. Nobody took Patrick Melton on the road. They may have thrown him 2 gigs or something like that. At the end of the day,
I went on the road with your boy Godfrey. I've worked with Godfrey a ton. Greg Giraldo took me on the road. What are you talking about?
been more successful in comedy than you. That's a fact.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. All right. I'm sorry I lied about tours. I'm sorry I lied about my album being #1. Chad Zumock has done more in comedy than me. Okay. This is legit. I'm tapping out. Chad Zumock is funnier, a better comic, and he's just great. And I apologize for lying about what I've done and accomplished. I'm not confident in that, and I'm super insecure about where I am in my life. And I don't know what to do. I have no other skills. So I just do this podcasting thing because I'm actually afraid to stop. If I stop, I'll have to look in the mirror and put down the bottle. And I'm clearly addicted and talentless. And you're right. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I lashed out like that to Chad, who's clearly a superior headlining comic who sells tickets. And I never really thought about it like this, how many people I was hurting. I never thought about what Joe List would feel like when he heard about what I said about the money. Yeah. I mean, that picture on the wall might as well be my career because it's the deadest thing in town.
Text Joe List. He knows who I am. Text Nick Swartz, and he knows who I am. Text Daniel Tosh. He knows who I am. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, you never stop texting them. Of course they know who you are. I bet it's like Ray at the stand where they're like, you know Ray DeVito? And everybody's like, like Kumi asked about Jim Florentine, your bestest friend ever. Kumi asked Jim Florentine about it. He's like, I see him once a year. If I go to Florida, we work together and hang out, but that's about it.
But he knows you. Bert Kreischer, because he's from Florida. Tom Segura, because you helped him get his podcast going. Bill Burr.
Never helped Tom Segura get a podcast going. No. But it makes him feel it makes him feel better. if he says all this stuff and then he goes, yeah, that's how he knows him.
Because you helped him get his. That's what you were, the studio guy. You're the guy who knows how to edit. You're the guy who knows how to make the poster. That's why
Time to make the poster.
you're out of comedy. Okay? You're a lazy fuck. You're bitter and you criticize everybody because you're bitter.
Hold on. You do comedy. I do posters, merch, art, tech, and comedy. And I'm lazy. I just checking.
You're projecting.
Man.
Hey, I'm from an abusive household too. I get it. I know where it comes from. Don't act like you're better than somebody.
Chad's like going through stuff that like everybody else went through in their teens. He's working out some like deep emotional issues that like everyone else has learned to deal with. But he's like, I honestly, I don't even understand the biggest complaint here. Is it that I do merch or that I have cameras or that Joe List has done more than, like, what's the big crux of the argument? That I'm just a big phony?
I'm sick of it.
Why? You don't watch it. How could you be sick of it if you don't watch it?
Just sitting there and saying, oh yeah, you're the same as Steel Toe. Obviously a little bit more funny and more creative, but you're still the same guy. You're still the same fucking guy. That's who you are. The same guy as Steel Toe.
Oh, no.
Don't get it twisted. You don't own anybody. You're not running shit. You're not fooling anyone.
Guys, I'm so sorry that I come on every day and go, hey, everybody, my name's Patrick. I'm running shit. I don't want to run anything. Does he think I think I'm running shit? No.
Okay? That's a fact. Just because you learned how to build computers and
Fucking hell, is he drunk? Oh, look at me. I can build computer. Like what?
what confetti and what
I can build computers and confetti. Ah!
I've fallen and I can't get up.
okay, I was doing other shit. I was lazy. I don't give a fuck about that. But thank God for
I was doing other shit. I was getting laid, bro.
technology for dorks like you to think they have some fucking power. Install some more cameras in your home. You're gonna need it.
Well, we're waiting.
That's not a threat from me, but there's
Install some more cameras in your home. You're going to need it. Cameras aren't protection. That's not, you're going to need it.
much shit as you talk about so many fucking people trying to do stuff. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, I get threats every day. They never come. They never come. They all threaten. They never show. And if they do, wait till I load my cameras.
This Ray DeVito is a pile-on, but I was shitting on him before Kevin. The reason why Kevin is piling on him now is because when I wanted 2 days a week, he fired me. He says I quit. No, I wanted 2 days a week, and he's paying me $50 a show.
Hold on, you don't want to be on though, and you don't care. He's still arguing his MLC salary to me. Now he's mad about how much he made on MLC. He's just mad. Baby's just mad. Holy shit. You build computer, you build confetti, and when I was on MLC, they didn't even pay me $50?
Bring Ray down for 100 out of spite.
That's just funny. If you knew what I made, you'd shit your little grits.
So Ray and all your appearances and your little following getting monetized was because of me and Kevin out of spite.
So now he's mad at Ray. This is insane. This is why, like, he doesn't even know who he's mad at. He's just drunk and mad today.
That's why Ray's where he is. Okay?
That's why Ray's woo where he is. Did you hear that? This is a drunk. That's why Ray's woo where he is.
And
listen to it.
And now Kevin's sick and tired of him. You realize he made a bad.
I gotta hear. That's why Ray is woo where he is. I just want to hear that one line. Sorry. This has been a long.
Ray's where he is. Okay?
That's why Ray's where he is.
And now Kevin's sick and tired of him. He realized he made a bad mistake. He's like, I think I can make my co-host into anything.
What? I think I can make my co-host into anything. Oh, he's like a wizard or an alchemist?
You know why I do this show, Mudshark Loves Misery?
Because you don't know what else to do. Let's be honest and let's be very clear. You have no talent or ideas. That's why you do it. You said it the other day. It slipped. You go, time to watch Kevin's show, because what else? Right. We're waiting for the studio. We're waiting for the new show ideas. We're waiting for you and Ken Mosca to mix it up with football. That'll be a delight. That'll be a delight. You and another guy who can't entertain anyone? Holy shit. You're a star at that shit. You and Mazer, you and Tony, and then you and Mosca. It's just like, let's find unattractive losers with no comedic skill to bring on to make Chad look good. Dear fucking God. Crumbum, member for 4 months. Can you make me some merch and a website? I would love that. And Sam B, welcome back. What a nice man. He's not even chatting. He's just kind of floating along. I predict Chad will end up in prison. He's mentally unhinged. Possibly. There's nothing to be this angry about. When you see his eyes closed like this, you're just like, what is he? What's going? You can see the anger. Seething about what? Like, what's there to be this mad about?
You know why I do it? Because it's fucking back pay.
It's back pay? You make $17 stream sniping Kevin, and you quit after 40 minutes. You can't do an hour of podcasting, you loser. You have nothing. You have nothing. It's not even worth turning the ring light on. You're going to do 39 minutes and get fucking sad sacked out. You're going to do 37 minutes and then you're going to want to snack and shut it off. You're going to go, this sucks. Yeah, you add nothing. There's a reason a 12-minute clip of you takes 48 minutes to watch on my podcast. I interject so much. I have so many thoughts and jokes about everything from your eyeballs to your personality to your hair. You take a 3-hour show and you do commentary on it. Somehow it shrinks up to 40 minutes. We can't even get through it because Chad's tired. Chad needs a nap. He's got to go get laid and play 2-on-2 basketball. We know. You got to rest up because you got 4 gigs this month. You're a professional comic who has it. Hey, I do it for the fun. The fuck are you doing, dude? It's so cringe. Because if you think you're like a full-time comic, then it's just sad. And if this is you trying to fill your calendar with comedy, it's fucking pathetic. And you've yelled about everything from Ray to Joe List to cameras to... I mean, you're just angry, dog. You just don't like who you are. Let's be honest. Melton could go away tomorrow. Chad would still be miserable. It's not Melton or Ray. You know, Ray hates my fucking guts. Ray talks shit about me all day. He never gets as angry as this. He doesn't really care that much about Melton. It makes you boil that anyone's doing better than you or has more skill than you. You're terrified someone's going to see that you are a talentless nothing. I don't care. Shuli can steal my art contest. Joe can steal my emote explosions. Everyone can steal everything. I'll come up with more. I'm okay. I'll make new bits. I'll come up with new ideas. We'll come up with I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about someone else funny coming along and everybody going like, hey, Melton's not funny at all in comparison. You are. I showed up and everyone went, wow, Chad looks really ugly today. You can be threatened by it, which you are, and then lash out, or you can make it a tool to sharpen yourself and become better. But you can't sharpen a complete dullard. You know, Ray might be able to get better at comedy. You can't. You can't. If you pick up a pen, you're going to do everything with it but right. You'll stab someone's tire. You'll draw a black eye on yourself. You'll change the name on a kid's underwear since they stole it from you. You're not going to create anything. No one's worried about it. We're all waiting. No one's threatened by Chad. You've been unencumbered for 5 months and you've done nothing. Somehow you've gone backwards. Actually, you do less shows than ever. Kumia's Cucks brand is ruined. Your MLC sniping is down to under 200 views every day. Nobody's watching Mazer. You have less gigs than ever. You never have guests on anymore because it'd be hard to explain this world to them, just like when Ray does. Who's holding you back? Who's stopping you? Where's all the ideas? You got a new fridge, so you're blessed there. Where's the studio? You've been working on it. You got bra stick 'em, ha ha, stick 'em. You got the graphic. You got the nice graphic. You got the, God damn it, Matt, you know better. Chad said he booked an open mic, no pay. Yeah. You'll hear about every gig he has because if you don't, his calendar will be empty. Yeah. He's got 7 gigs this month. He's a pro working comic. Let me guess. Side Splitters, Black Box, Jim Brewer, Florentine, Black Box, Side Splitters, Cape Coral, Black Box, Side Splitters. We know. How dare we ever question what you've accomplished? Hit the like button. We're winding in. And boy, have we done almost an extra hour for you guys today. We put the contest off. We're going to be getting into that right now. And here we go. Oh, fuck. I just got an email that said, Patrick, it was the eyeliner remark. He's such a homophobic dope that when you said he wore guy liner, it pissed him off. I mean, he was wearing eye makeup in that. Go look at him on any other video. He doesn't have it here. There's no black lines around his eyes here. It was blacker than his hat and his shirt. First of all, he's wearing another Zumock Mania shirt. Imagine how many of these he's taken out of the box. He has 19 Zumock Mania shirts he's worn. There's no black under here at all. Now he's cried it all off because he's drinking too, but there's no black up here on these eyelashes. It's black as night on that one. It's black as night. You'll never convince me he didn't have eyeliner on that shot. And maybe he got mad about that. But facts are facts. And why'd you have guy liner on? Was it from all the 2-on-2 b-ball tournaments? Was it from all the stage time?